I was watching YouTube the other day, as I always do, and because I do watch a lot of YouTube channels, I'm always finding cool new channels to subscribe to. I'm a subscriber too. It's cool to subscribe. In fact, if you haven't already, you should subscribe to this channel, JPearl TV. Just saying, help a brother out. So the newest channel I'm watching is called Terror Ted's Tales. It's funny, creepy, smart, just like me. They show a lot of TikTok conspiracy theories. Some are interesting, some are ridiculous, some make you go, Today's subject and video is about the encroaching presence of AI and how it will not only destroy life as we know it, but it also destroys music. This one's gonna make you think. Okay, so watch this clip.
Musicians are in real trouble. The one thing that humans have had as unique is creativity. A computer will never be able to be creative. That is gone. Our business has tested over 500,000 songs with consumers over the last 10 years. We're now testing AI songs, and a lot of those songs are being rated by consumers in the top 10% of songs that we've ever tested in terms of appeal. Forget about the personal connection. Won't all happen overnight, but over the next 5 years, that will be replaced largely by AI because it's cheaper. And it's going to be as good from a consumer perspective. And every artist in the world is a brand themselves. Some of them, most of them are not very successful brands. Some are hugely successful. That is what you've got to trade on, and you have to build that connection, whether it's buying new technologies, reaching out, but you have to create that connection, because without that emotional connection, and incidentally we've done research this summer to show that only about 10% of music consumers actually care about the artist.
Now, whether you believe it or not, whether it's true or not, it did make me think about the current state of music in 2025. Now, I play in a legacy band, a band whose biggest hit songs came from the 80s. You know, that song, Come On Feel the Noise. That was a phenomenon. The band hit #1 with it. They sold millions of records because of it. Everyone across the world knows that song. And to have that song in your band's arsenal and to have that name recognition in 2025 is a rare thing indeed. You can call it a brand or you can call it a band. Either one will suffice. I bring this up now because it will have some significance later on in the video. Now, everyone has heard about AI. The robots are coming. RoboCop, RoboClerk, RoboSex robot companion. It's coming. It's here. And of course, when robots can cook your hamburger at McDonald's, there's no more need for human cooks anymore. Or stocking shelves at Walmart. Robots can do that too. Every weekend, I see those guys outside my airplane guiding the airplane in with those orange batons. Soon, they're going to be out of a job, replaced by robots. I've seen robots bringing food to customers' tables at restaurants, and people are giggling and they take selfies of it when it arrives. It's so cute. Well, it won't be so cute when there are no more human waitresses, because they're all going to be out of a job. Lawyers will be out of a job. Doctors will be out of a job. They won't need them. They're already touting AI for doctor visits. You know, why spend $100 on a doctor when you can see an AI doctor for $2? Seriously, this is all going down right now. No more mailmen, no more cooks, no more carpenters. Where does it end? And what are we all supposed to do with ourselves when robots take away all our livelihoods? Is that when the universal basic income kicks in to fill in the blanks? Remember when we all got paid to stay home during lockdown? That was killer. Yeah, dude, I'll stay home and smoke weed, man. A lot of people would be okay with that, I guess. You know, remember when musicians all had to stay home? All of a sudden, everyone was making new records. It was a musical renaissance. Which brings me to me, songwriter, touring musician, content creator. I watched that clip and it really affected me, man. It made me realize that maybe, unfortunately, this guy might be right about the music part. AI is going to, already has, been taking over the art of songwriting. Maybe that's why all the current music sounds the same, sort of lifeless and generic. because it's all being written by Skynet. Maybe all the new music is being created by or being assisted by AI. So I wanted to try an experiment. So this is what I did. I went to ChatGPT, which if you don't know is the AI portal that everyone goes to, and I typed in, write me a song that sounds like the rock band Love Hate. And believe it or not, I'm not fucking kidding you. Within 5 seconds, a whole complete rock song popped up on my screen. It was called Neon Vultures, and it said right there, in the style of Love Hate. Really? I couldn't believe it. Seriously, it fucking floored me. Now here's some of the song lyrics of this amazing song. Remember, this is supposed to be in the style of Love Hate. Woke up bleeding in a hotel bar, lipstick ghosts in a stolen car, head full of static, soul full of sin, a cigarette halo and a devilish grin. I personally think we were way cleverer than this. Now here's the chorus. We're neon vultures, freeway saints, gutter-bred glory and no complaints, ripping up dreams for a shot of flame. Don't need luck, we just play the game. Yeah, whoa, neon vultures. Wow, not exactly shout at the devil, but wow. Sort of goofy, sort of Steel Panther-y, but the whole song lyric delivered to me in less than 5 seconds. I mean, how is that possible? I mean, so this is what ChatGPT thinks of my old band Love Hate, and they say it. Gritty, loud, and swagger heavy. Think sleazy Sunset Strip energy with that punky blues drenched metal edge. This isn't me talking, this is the fucking computer. Then I asked it, or more correctly, it asked me now, would you like to hear some guitar parts for the song? Sure, dude. In for a penny, in for a pound. And boom! On screen, immediately. No thought processes, just boom! Guitar tone and setup. Guitar, Les Paul or Super Strat with humbuckers. Amp, Marshall JCM 800 or similar, gain cranked. Pedals, light overdrive or fuzz. Maybe a phaser for the breakdown. Tuning, standard E or drop D for extra crunch. Now here's the intro and the main riff, and it says, think Blackout in the Red Room. Really? F*** this. Why am I struggling for hours and days to write good lyrics when I can just plagiarize Neon Vultures? It seems so unnatural. This was an actual written song written for me by Skynet. Skynet telling me what to play, even telling me how to sing it. The gentle guiding hands of the creepy omniverse helping me. Yeah, you see, it's helping me to be a better musician. Now you don't have to agonize anymore, Jizzo. We'll do it for you. We'll write your song. We'll give you your attitude. You can see where this is headed. Hey, ChatGPT, write me 12 songs that sound like Quiet Riot. Boom! Done. Hey, ChatGPT, write me 12 songs that sound like LA Guns. Boom! Hey, ChatGPT, write me a complete rock opera based on the life of Chris Holmes. Then things got creepier. I asked Skynet, is Jizzy a good singer? Here's what it said. Pearl is a good singer, particularly within the sleaze/glam/hard rock genre where style, attitude, and raw delivery matter just as much, if not more, than technical precision. So you're saying I kind of suck. Here's where he stands out. Me, unique voice. Jizzy has a gritty, high-pitched snarl that's instantly recognizable. It's raspy but powerful, with a sneering quality that perfectly suits Love Hate's dirty, streetwise vibe. Sneering quality? What the f*** does that mean? He doesn't just sing, he sells the attitude, like he's lived every lyric. Well, I have. That gives his performance authenticity, especially live. While he's not operatic or overly technical, he can hit high notes with conviction and hold them with grit, similar to singers like Axl Rose, Tammy Down, or Stephen Pearcy. Okay. While he might not have the pristine control of someone like Sebastian Bach or Jeff Tate, he's more about attitude and edge. Kind of like a rawer version of Vince Neil, a punkier Axl Rose, or a more dangerous Bret Michaels. F*** this. The joke's on me though. I decided to go to the AI site and try a small experiment, and look, it totally f***ed me twice. It validated what this guy said in his speech, actually to a fucking T. No one writes songs anymore, mainly because it doesn't matter. Apparently, only 10% of the population gives a shit about new music anymore, and that means what exactly? Don't even try? Is that what it's telling me? Don't even try? It's kind of fucking sad. We as songwriters already know that most people as a rule don't buy records anymore. I mean, that's a given. You used to have to sell hundreds of thousands of records to get on the Billboard Top 10. Now it just takes a few thousand records sold to chart on Billboard. Seriously, that's the landscape we live in now. But I know this, my new record sold what it sold, and I am of course totally grateful to all of you that bought my Punk Rock Fiesta record. But keeping it real as always, this is the real truth of our 2025 reality. Spotify, streaming, you can't change it. You can't ever go back to the way it was. And obviously don't bitch about it ever on Blabbermouth or you're an asshole. So I won't bitch about it much. But AI, again, to be able to go to a computer, hit a few buttons, and come out with a completely written song, words and music, I mean, how does that help anyone? It makes people lazy. That's what it does. It makes songwriters like me want to be lazy. Encourages it, actually. Why fight it, man? It's the future. It's a fucking lame future, if you ask me. I'd say, who wants to hear lame, generic, computer-generated music on the radio? But you know what? Obviously, people do. It all sounds like the same badly written song. Same beat, same chorus, just a few minor variations. It's all the fucking same. And people aren't up in arms. Nobody cares. They've got their heads buried in their phones like zombies, and they don't care. The only saving grace in all of this AI shit, and there is very little grace to be had, is that AI cannot kill the strength of the brand. Like the band that I'm currently in. Having the name recognition is the key. People need to have that emotional bond to your band's music to keep the band going. That explains why bands like Quiet Riot and Great White and Tesla and Poison can still keep going. Because people have an emotional attachment to the band and its music. It takes them back in their brain to their teenage years. So when people hear a song like Come On Feel the Noise, it elicits an emotional response. Happiness, excitement, whatever. Without that, there's nothing. So how can a young, unknown band compete in this crazy, creepy kind of future? The short answer is they can't. They are disposable, they are expendable, and unfortunately, after 10 minutes, forgettable. And they all bust ass, they all practice their instruments till their fingers bleed, they all still sing their hearts out, but in the end, Skynet's gonna win. They struggle to stack up those Spotify numbers for what? There's zero money in it. None. How can a young band earn a living? Go out in a van, sell their merch, try to gain a following, but how can they do it? The goal of every musician is to be able to support themselves by playing music, to be a professional. To say you're a professional musician means you get paid for your efforts and you get to live and you get to survive by playing music. Okay, this is off topic, but lately I've seen these Facebook sob stories about all the hardships of the touring musicians. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, woe is me. It's so lonely out on the road. You know, maybe you should all shut the fuck up. You think I want to get up at 3 a.m. to catch your 5 a.m. flight, fly all day, run to sound check, eat shitty food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? You think I want to do that? I have to do it because that's what musicians have to do to pay the rent, man. So I suck it up and I do it. Jesus, look around you. Most of the musicians I know that aren't touring are either broke or they're living off women. Oh, it's so tough out there, man. It's so tough being alone, sleeping in a hotel room every night. Really? Give me a break, dude. Being a working musician is a privilege, not a right. Especially when you're able to pay for your brand new car with music, or pay your rent with music, or take your wife out to a nice restaurant with music. Music pays for all that. My outlook on the musical future is unfortunately grim. How long can we all keep going with the omnipresent approach of AI? And to top it off, all our fellow musical colleagues are dying. Chris Hagar just died last week. He was my age, man. I knew him. It totally sucks that everyone in my little community of rock, we're all getting older and some of us are dying. And you wonder why I do keto? And you wonder why I stopped drinking? It's like all the sins of the past are catching up to us party animals. It's not funny or cool anymore to be a drunken idiot. It's just stupid. So stop. Just stop. Take stock of your life, man, and make some healthy changes. We're all at that age where we should be counting our blessings, be a better singer, better husband, a better father, whatever. AI is coming to take all our jobs away, man. You, me, everyone. And it's a fact. I don't know when it's going to be, 2028, 2029. It seems a long ways away, but it really isn't. Who will still be gigging then? Who will still be going to gigs? Will it be you? Well, I hope so. I hope so. Take care of yourselves, man, and try to stay healthy. Do what you got to do, and whatever you do, don't stop listening to music. That's it. It's your old pal Jizzo, rockin' and rollin', and we'll see you next time.